which is where unfortunately Jay missed last week. So, in the previous week, after uh, Nora basically coming in the door and what was it, Arthur going out the door?
Mm.
Uh, basically Ralph basically just swapped partners, and suddenly the other one was missing. But it's all good. Uh,
Arthur.
what?
Yes.
Okay, so the first thing you decided to do as you were making your way towards the museum was to stop by the supermarket. Uh, you saw that it was actually had intact windows and doors in the front, but you didn't see any cars in the parking lot. You could see some carts inside. Nora, once getting through the door, decided that the best thing to do was to use one of those carts to jam the door, just in case. Uh, the two of you then made your way to get some food and water, which were in some of the close-in displays near the front door. However, you started hearing noises of something making its way up the aisles beyond where you could see towards the front of the store, and you decided the best thing to do was to get out of there and make sure that the cart was taken back out of the door. So you headed back to the street, uh, went on to the next street, which is Maple Street, walked past the apartments, and headed right towards the museum at the very end of the street.
Grizz,
Yes?
we did find a car in the parking lot. That's how we got the jack that we
Yes,
used,
that's
or the
that.
spare
That
tire that we used
yes, that's a.
on the grocery door.
No, it
And
was
we did get food at the grocery store.
no, it was not at the grocery store where you found the car. It was at the museum, which I was just getting to.
Oh, okay. But we did get food at the grocery store.
Yes, you did. You said you made your way to the front aisles. You know, but I was implying that you got some food and water. Then you booked it out of here there before exploring the store further.
That's true. I wanted on the record that we have food because we need that.
Yes, which is good for your buddy to know now. Uh, as when you got to the museum, you did discover that there was at least one car sitting on its side, and you managed to extract some useful items from it, which you used to pry open and keep open the door to the museum itself. Uh, both of you made your way into the museum, down to the middle of the main hall, and lingered for a while at the large metal sarcophagus that was sitting there. Um, Ralph kind of like went over it a bit and noticed that there what appeared to be a couple tiny blood droplets on it. Something recent, like somebody like had a bloody nose or something, uh, and happened to fling some drops onto it. Uh, you made your way towards the back, uh, and ended up accidentally finding a creature that let's see, I can't remember if you actually saw the description of it or not. But you ran into a creature that kind of sickly climbed or dropped down from one of the columns up towards the ceiling. But managed to make it into the actually lit office over here. Over here, the curator's office, and came face to face with another creature. One that apparently used to be the curator. And so the two of you have spent some time in the office talking to him, and discovered that he was mostly ranting about rats infesting his storage room. Until finally, when you were still talking to him, he decided to open back up the door, which was right here. And at this point, Arthur, you there? Sorry, there, Arthur.
I think you can hear me.
Yes, I can hear you.
Hello. Okay. I am going in and out. So
All right.
Sorry, I'm really sorry about
So,
that.
so
Hope,
that's
hope
kind of
you went
ironic you
through.
say it that way because that's pretty much how your character would be experiencing things. Like basically, from his perspective, there was a little bit of a stutter when he left the as he was leaving the tavern, and because the door accidentally closed behind him when he left, it like closed for like 1 second, and then Nora reopened it. Hold on, get the lights. But you,
But it was a lot longer.
yeah, no. From your perspective, you were just in the middle of walking out of the tavern, and then it's basically you blink, and the next thing you know, you're in a strange, dark place. A door opens in front of you instead of the tavern door. You're looking into an office, and you see your two companions, plus a humanoid creature covered in spines. Arthur, please give me a sanity check.
Okay. Let's see, that is. Does that work?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. So you're failing some sanity here. Uh, because of this, there's a good chance that you are just going to scream at this point. You lose 3 points of
Okay.
sanity because of this. Roll me an intelligence check.
Okay.
All right.
Oh shit. Okay.
All right.
I'm
So
sorry.
in this case,
Those are all
It's
sanity.
helping out.
well, I'm going with the
Yeah,
fact that
I
you
accidentally
rolled
hit
that
sanity.
yeah that you rolled low anyway, and besides, regardless, you succeeded. This is
Yeah.
one of those cases where you actually wanted to roll high and fail. um, you know that somehow you translocated between two spaces. You have no idea how that happened. The fact that something or someone could do this to you without notice is absolutely terrifying. So in addition to those 3 sanity points lost, I think we're also going to have to hit you with a madness here because you basically just looked
No.
into the darkness and your mind is now racing. Sorry, you're blocking my keyboard. Hold on. Do I look it up here or do I look it up? Okay. I have to look it up in my physical book.
Your madness is
Edit.
that you could
There we
never
go.
access any information you need because there's a cat on it.
No, that's just a normal thing to have happen, you know. That's not an assumption
Yeah,
of
but in his
madness.
case, the cat doesn't exist. He's just
Sorry, did you
always
take
seeing it.
Yeah. Okay, so I think what we're going to do here is we're going to give you a bout of madness. Roll me a 1d10.
All right, coming up.
Ooh, 9. You have gained a new phobia. Roll a 1d100.
Oh boy, something good.
76.
Something rare that we won't run into.
Oh, good. Yes, actually,
right.
this is exactly the thing you're not going to run
Fear type.
into. It is the fear of daylight.
The fear of
Phenogophobia.
daylight. Oh no.
And as far as you can tell, day is never
Oh,
happening. Day does not exist. As far as the people we've talked to, it has been days, weeks for them, yet no day has ever reappeared. So you're basically in a place of perpetual nighttime anyway. So that phobia is not going to affect you at all.
Oh,
You got seriously lucky with that.
I guess in my insanity, I find it comforting in my insanity.
The darkness is comforting, yes. But Now, how will Ralph and Nora respond to the sudden reappearance of Arthur just standing there at the door?
Arthur, get in here. There's monsters out there. Shut the door. Come in and shut the door.
Uh, what? Okay, what's or who is that?
This is the curator. He's worried about rats. They're gonna kind of try to imply, don't tell him he's a giant spiny monster. He won't believe you. I don't know how you imply that, but she's gonna try to imply that.
That's aren't anything to worry about.
Oh shit.
These rats are pretty. They're destroying my back room. Sorry, give me 1 second. I just lost the page where it tells me how he sounds. Oh no! Did this forget to save last time? Please tell me this didn't forget to save. Digital notes. I had all these digital notes, and I'm worried that maybe it didn't save. No, never mind. It saved. It saved.
Yeah, right.
Sorry, panicking.
Sure.
Like just looking at you.
OBS, okay.
Actually, it might not have saved. So I'm looking at this and going, I'm not seeing all the notes that I think I took last time. I'm only seeing the earlier notes. Damn it. I seriously hate it when that happens.
Yeah, I know I should take notes during these things, but I don't. So
No, yeah, and I did. I took notes. So I took sequential notes on the page, and then I was adding extra notes about the character that I hadn't needed to write the last time I was running anything close to this, because I don't think anyone actually found and talked to him at the time. So I just had some bare bone notes and whatnot. No, I found it. I found it. Yes. Yeah.
hey.
He says, looking at Arthur, and basically, do you go into the room, Arthur? Arthur,
Yeah, can you hear me?
do you go into the room or not?
Hello, I'm here. Oh yeah, oh definitely. I go in a room, close the door behind me, and nod a greeting to the curator.
Yeah, who appears to be a humanoid creature covered in spines.
Well, Nora is frantically making faces at you to just act like it's normal.
Okay, I might be back now. Okay, sorry I missed that. You cut out. Sorry about that. Jeez, this is frustrating.
It's okay.
Yeah.
And Nora's just trying to give you the like, no, it's normal face. Just like pretend he's not a spiny blue dude. Just pretend he's who he thinks he is. Seriously, like, just don't start.
That was the strangest thing. Time jump or something. Does this person, the curator, know what's going on here?
Wait, you had one of those too. Yeah, that happened to me. I was outside the back of the diner, and then I was suddenly entering the bar. Later, I don't remember the professor talking about time and space, just about other wibbly wobbly stuff. Um, this is, yeah, it's, I don't know what's causing that. If we get back to the bar, we should ask her about it.
I agree.
And the curator really, okay, so Nora's gonna like sidle up and whisper to him, like, curator is obsessed with rats. He won't, like, we can only get him to tell us information if we pretend we're looking for the rats.
Huh. Gotcha. Wink, wink.
Yeah.
Curator, I am the rat catcher. How you doing?
Oh,
Oh, shit.
at last! I thought I hired you a while ago. Ugh.
Ah, sorry. Gotta get behind. You know how it is.
See, I
So
believe
tell
so.
us
You
about your
should roll me
your
a
rat problem.
persuasion at this point. I think that is, in fact, a legitimate use thing.
It is.
Yes, it is.
Because I
Persuade.
forgot to use it last time. I forget who I was persuading, but oh yeah, I forgot to use it on the professor last time. Oh.
Okay. I'm locating it right now. Persuade. Here it is.
He then looks at you, takes a look at your clothes, and says, "You know, I would have expected you to have some sort of sorry if I'm not getting the voice that I used last time perfectly right. I just have one note on his speech, which is gruff, and sometimes my opinion of gruff changes. I'm not a good voice person. So it looks like you don't have anything that I would think of as a rat catcher thing. No cages, no little stickers." He's like looking you up and down. "Where's your cages? How are you gonna get rid of these rats?"
Oh no, no. I'm not the catcher. I'm just the the supervisor. I just need to hear about your problem so we can determine what to do.
The problem is that rats have been infesting my storage room. That's where all the artifacts that aren't currently on display are housed. I've already been having to fix some things that thief tried to steal, but now I've got the rat problem. I gotta eat through some delicate manuscripts one of these days.
Nora perks up at the word manuscripts.
Would there be anything else besides rats that we need to exterminate or control here at in your museum?
Just the rats.
Nora shakes her head and makes really big eyes at you.
I saw some really big, weird white one not that long ago. I think it had hold of one of these two. Like looks at the other two in the room. For some reason, I
Yeah,
can't
it
remember
was
which one.
big, and Nora holds her hands to like people size. The big rat. Uh,
Yeah, I'm looking at my phone, agreeing. Now I see here we have reports of a large blue spiky person. What can you tell me about that?
He's not blue. He's more of like a
oh, sorry.
gray
Oh,
scale.
He looks blue on the picture. Sorry.
oh, gray.
Uh, it looks gray gray to
Whatever
me.
color he
It
is.
could be blue because I have a slight color issue with blue, so it could easily be blue, and I just perceiving it as gray. Uh, but to me, he's
It's
supposed to
blue
be.
gray, but it's
Yeah, to me, it's just gray. It's like a slate gray sort of color. There's plenty of
okay.
things
So
around
he's
me that could
gray.
easily be a blue tint, and I can't tell. It's just gray to me. I could see various
Okay.
shades of blue, but there's certain shades of blue do not respond well, and it's like that's just gray. But
You know your car is blue, right?
yes, I could see. I
It's
could
very blue.
see. Yeah, it's like my eyes.
Uh,
My eyes are also blue. No, I could see other shades of blue. There's certain shades of blue that are extremely irritating to my eyes, and so I get really. And then others that I know I can't see properly. They're just gray to me. So it's like there's some sort of blue, like
Okay.
some sort of problem with my ability to see blue. It's like some blues are fine. Other blues are just gray, and some are my eyes are bleeding.
No. Interesting.
Wearing blue gray jeans for years, Maddie. Well, gray jeans are nice. I actually have some black jeans I haven't worn in years. Oh,
I
and
mean,
some
gray
pink
jeans
ones,
are
I think.
actually a thing, but
Salmon colored. I think I have some
um,
salmon colored jeans. But yeah.
okay. So gray spiny monster.
Nah, I hadn't seen any monsters around here. Just big rats and thieves.
What did the thief look like? Did you see the thief?
Oh yeah, he got arrested a couple days ago. This blonde, human, maybe slightly elvish, kind of pale guy. He's at
How
should be
old
at the
was
jail
he?
now. Oh, I don't know. Not a kid, but not that old, I don't think. Like a young man,
Okay, not a kid.
but hard to tell because I think he might have had some elf blood in him or something.
such a shame. What was he after?
Uh, he was grabbing some of the artifacts from the back room, and he kind of gestures at the item he was working on his desk, which I believe the other two of you noticed. I believe it was a necklace.
Sure. I remember there was
If I
something
get
on his desk.
if I get a picture,
Yeah. So
I'll ask him if I could get a picture of his necklace with my cell phone.
sure. Let's see. Your cell phone. Last you looked was at 30% charge. Um, roll me a 1d100. All right.
And
You're going to lose 1% charge on this. But you now have a picture
I don't
of.
really take a picture.
Oh, okay. So that
Oh,
I thought you were taking a picture.
what I what I want to do is test and see if he'll allow me to grab the necklace
No, he will not.
and like
He's not.
pose it.
He's not allowing you to grab it. He's inviting you to take a picture on his desk. But as
Oh,
soon as you go try to grab it, he just puts up a hand and says, "No, do not touch. I'm still cleaning this."
and I'll say, dang camera app. I'll get a picture of it in a minute and then back off.
And Nora is gonna ask
Something's up with that necklace.
when did you start cleaning it? How long have you been working on it?
He just starts things. I don't know. It's probably been working on it for an hour or something. Time just seems to
Oh, okay.
grind to a crawl when you're busy doing stuff. When you're busy doing this intricate work like cleaning, especially when there's irritating rats running throughout the storage room.
Right. And he said something last time about the
Well, you know,
sarcophagus too. Sorry, go on.
no. I want to know about the sarcophagus too.
Yeah, he said something last time about the sarcophagus, and I don't remember what it was, but there was something about like all of this started, like the rats started when they were working on the sarcophagus, something like that. Grizz, can you remind me?
Oh,
Exactly
you're
what it was?
asking me. Okay. Give me an intelligence
Yeah,
roll.
right. Because I didn't take notes. Oh crap! I need to start taking notes. Oh, okay. Damn. Just because the player doesn't remember doesn't mean my character doesn't remember.
That's hence the
There's a lot
intelligence
less
roll.
time for her.
Nope.
Oh,
She doesn't
oh wait,
remember
yes, it does.
discussion about the sarcophagus. Since you're asking me if she remembers anything about it about that discussion, no, she does not. It is not. It basically probably she's busy thinking about Arthur and this necklace and all of that instead of thinking of the sarcophagus, which Arthur has yet to see, by the way, because he just appeared at the door. He didn't actually see
Teleported,
anything
yeah.
else in the room.
So, curator, these chemicals that we use to get rid of the rats are quite toxic, and we need to have this area cleared. Can you clear out for us, please?
The curator, you're gonna have to roll persuasion again. And this one it's going to be a hard because you already failed persuasion on it earlier.
Okay, hard and persuasion.
Oh!
Ooh,
Oh my god!
Wow.
nice.
A hard success.
So the curator was about to to tell you to not have to worry about it because the chemicals. He's about to ask a bunch of questions about that. But there's something about you. He just kind of nods and says, "You're gonna have to be very careful with those chemicals. There's more than just people around here to worry about. There's all sorts of artifacts, priceless artifacts, mind you. And if your chemicals damage them, I will make sure that you end up on display in this museum." He kind of gives you a hard look with his eyes, which probably was menacing when he was the half elf he used to be, which you can see in some of the pictures on his desk. But with all those spines, it's even more so. So
100% guaranteed.
good. He goes over, gathers up some stuff on his desk, including the necklace he was working on, and heads for the door.
Does anything happen when he touches the necklace?
You don't see anything happen when he touches the necklace. It makes a little bit of a
Okay.
tinkling noise that like you might expect from some gold loops rubbing up against each other, but nothing else happens.
Okay.
Does the door close behind him?
No, he left it open.
Can we close the door?
Yes, you can.
I really wish I remember what the hell he says about the sarcophagus.
I made this
But,
map
okay.
before those nice little door open, door close things appear. I should really fix that. I'm still going with the manual moving the lines. 'Cause I made this map years ago.
Does Ralph remember what's about anything about the sarcophagus?
What do I
Oh
need
yeah,
to roll?
Stony, do you remember?
I don't personally. I'll remember that there was like some kind of blood on it. But other than that, no.
I remember that that they couldn't open it. That it seemed to be like a solid piece.
Oh yeah.
Um. And I swear the rat said something like the rat showed up at the same time. That's or either the rats or the thief were tied to it in the timeline. But that's what I remember. But yeah, roll it and see if you get more. What the hell?
Okay. Was it? Yeah,
Intelligence.
Yeah, intelligence.
Nope.
Ooh,
Nothing
so
more
close.
comes to mind.
Okay. He also told us where the
Maybe we should
storage
go have a
room
look at
was.
it.
The monsters are out there, although we've had the door closed, so maybe they aren't anymore. Um.
Mhm.
Okay.
Let's have a quick shuffle through the desk here and see if we can find any kind of, I don't know, clues or papers or, I don't know, anything that might help us to determine what the heck might be going on here.
Yeah,
Time
I want to search
anomaly.
the whole
Right.
office. I want to search the whole office and any like the bookshelves, the desk drawers, anything to get any information we possibly can.
All right, you're searching the room. I would like spot hidden checks from all of you.
Is that a regular
Regular, yes.
roll?
I don't see anything.
All right.
Me neither.
Yeah, so Nora and Ralph go around. They don't find anything of significance. Arthur pokes about and discovers some of the notes that the curator apparently didn't retrieve from the desk when he left. Which basically imply that the necklace that he was working on is actually part of a set of of several pieces of jewelry. Hold on. Cat has suddenly decided to roll over and decided that she's now going to cover up my notes page and kick me for trying to move my hand anywhere near there. Not kick hard, but it's more of like she's feeling like there's
Yep.
something touching her foot and doesn't realize it's me and is kicking at whatever's touching her foot, sort of thing. So it's not a malicious kicking; it's just a
No. It's like it's the proximity to the hind foot kicking.
There it is. Got the notes. So the necklace apparently is one of several items that were recovered from the dig site. And it appears that there are
Sorry.
9 altogether. The necklace, about 4 rings and 4 bracelets are listed here. There's also a note that says the mayor decided to take one of the bracelets for himself, and that on doing an inventory, the necklace, which was slightly broken, seemingly, or at least it's being implied to have been broken, and he's cleaning it and fixing it, was the only one of those items found, and the others seem to have gone missing.
These notes
Found
give any kind of
how? Because like how do they know it's a set if they haven't found the other pieces, and how did the mayor take it if they haven't found the other pieces?
Okay,
like
sorry, I explained that badly. They originally found multiple pieces, 4 bracelets, 4 rings, and a necklace at the dig site. They were originally all here in the museum. The former mayor, the guy who founded the site in the first place, decided to take one of the. I said bracelet, right?
yeah, bracelet.
Bracelets for himself. Later, once the thief struck, when the curator was gathering things up, he got the necklace in for the cleaning afterwards. But the other 3 bracelets and 4 rings all seem to have gone missing. And he put that as a note here.
Okay, so it implies that the thief took 3 bracelets and 4 rings.
Or that somebody else did, and the thief was just after the necklace at this point. Basically, the curator is very upset that while the thief was caught, only one item was retrieved, and it's possible that other items had gone missing at some other point, and he's very upset about this. It's also possible
What
that
item
rats
was
have made off with
retrieved?
it. The necklace, which he currently he currently
Okay, so
took
the
out of
necklace
the
was
office with him.
retrieved from the thief.
Yes.
Okay. Sorry. Can I put this paper in my pack so that I have this information later?
You're not the one that found it. Arthur did.
That's a good point.
Arthur.
Sorry, Arthur, continue investigating your paper.
The only other question I would have is, does this paper or these notes that I found Um, mention anything else about like what it is or give it a name? Like, does it say elven jewelry or a dragon bracelet or I don't
It
know,
basically just
magic
says
necklace
gold
or
jewelry. It doesn't say anything about
just
being
gold
magical or
jewelry?
anything.
Okay, all right. Here you go, Nora.
Ooh, thank you. Nora will read it and then put it in her backpack. And I will write it in here so I remember.
Okay, then we put a little sign on the door that says "Keep out, poison, and rodent control in progress," and then we leave. Right? I don't know. Probably more to find here. We should have we searched the sarcophagus, or did we just kind of look at it?
We looked at it, um, but we apparently don't remember shit about it. So
Hmm. That doesn't happen to be anywhere near where the rat problem was indicated, does it?
it's in the same room where I was attacked by something that's definitely not a rat.
Oh, oh, you were attacked. What would you say it was? Like like a dog or a person or a ghost or
A big monster.
a big monster? Oh, that was not what I wanted to hear.
Yeah, not huge, but like a person sized monster that he kept calling a rat.
Oh,
Yeah, that's why I was making faces at you when he was talking about rats. That said, we've had the door closed a couple of times, so there's no way of knowing if they're still out there. It may have been 3 weeks out there and they wandered off.
oh, right. Or if they're rats, they multiplied and there's 40 of them now.
Still not rats. But yes, possible. I have no idea how monsters breed.
No,
There could be 300 of
no.
them now.
Let's see. You think we ought to risk opening the door?
It's either that or stay here for the until the end of the world. So yeah, I think we should go look at the sarcophagus and then he did tell us where the storage room is, but I, the player, don't remember very well. I think
This will be a give me. It's right across the hall
over here.
from here.
Okay, I thought it was that way. Okay. So yeah, we
Yeah.
could start by looking at the sarcophagus and then we can look at the storage room. With booking it being a plan in our pockets.
Maybe just like peek through the door, and if there's anything scary, we'll close it real quick.
That's a good start. Remember to look up. It dropped on me from the ceiling.
Oh. I guess I'm opening the door. Okay.
You're standing by the door.
Right. I will.
100 rats and a monster. Okay, that's a good suggestion, chat.
Wait, what?
Oh, here it is.
I'm not seeing something. What's it just?
Twitch chat.
Oh. Hi, listeners.
All right. So you see out in front of you a hall with various artifacts curated in this museum. There's some various shells, mostly covered in covered by glass with little placards. And there's also a door over here just marked storage. Although it is very dark and hard to see at the moment, so you're probably seeing this by flashlight. Except for Nora, of course, you can see in dark.
Okay,
Mhm.
so no monsters. No monsters is what I'm hearing.
Not not in the range of your flashlight, anyway. No
Okay, can
visible
Nora
monsters.
I know it's the
Skip,
same
roll a
space,
spot
but
hidden.
can sorry. My stuff again. Crap.
All right.
No monsters.
Nora doesn't see anything either. Yeah, Arthur, you don't see anything within range of your flashlight, but a lot of the place is very dark. Your flashlight can only show you so much. So if there are monsters within what you normally be able to see, it's outside of the range of your light. And Nora just doesn't see anything, and she can see everything. She can see much further in darkness. So.
And she made a point of looking at the top of the pillars, for the record.
Well, you can't see the full tops of the pillars because there's backs to them and everything. Like it goes all the way up to the ceiling.
Oh, I thought they were just like plinths. I didn't realize they were.
No. They're support pillars.
Okay,
They go all the way up to the
I
ceiling.
thought it had jumped off the top.
It jumped down from the top.
Okay.
From the top. That doesn't mean it was sitting on top of a plinth. No. It just means it was up
I
there,
misunderstood.
probably cuddled, in a corner sort of situation, kind of like a bat. Now, bats will.
Yeah.
But bats are very cute.
A couple presses of a button on my phone, and I will play a few seconds of my yacht rock playlist off my music.
Just to tell the monsters where we are.
Well, just to, see if anything reacts. Sailing, take me to.
All right. Your phone is losing a little bit of battery charge for this, by the way.
Worth it.
All right. Does anything
For
respond to
you hear
what
a
the
sudden
hell
something
yacht rock is?
you hear suddenly something shrieking from up near the ceiling. Something that was very irritated, and it sounds like it might be making its way towards you at this point.
Fuck. Shut the door. Actually, if Nora's still over there looking out, she's gonna slam the door as soon as she hears the
Turn it off.
noise. Yeah, we do need the player-controlled doors for this game. Yeah, Nora slammed the door shut, and she's kind of panting. It was still out there.
Still out there. Did we get a look at what it was?
No, you could hear it shrieking, but you did not see it.
We could hear that it was up, right? We could hear that it was
yes,
on the
you could
ceiling.
definitely
Yeah.
hear that it was up near the ceiling.
Boy, I don't know what do we do about that.
Do you guys want some pretzels?
Yeah, too bad we don't have. Wait a minute. Too bad we don't have any kind of something we can lace the pretzels with.
Yeah, no, we just got food so that we don't die. We didn't get
Yeah.
monster poison. There was a really big monster in the grocery store. So,
Oh, so there's monsters
like,
in every building.
that we've been in, yeah. There was a thank you, Grizz. There's a judging by how it was barreling through the place, there's a semi truck sized monster in the grocery store. Or at least there was when we were in there. Um, so Grizz, our understanding of the time thing here is basically anytime we shut the door, time jumps forward, but we don't know by how much. Correct?
You don't actually know. All you know is that time is variable between two places. It's entirely possible that no time at all is moving on the other side of the door when you shut the door. It's also
Crap.
possible that something else is at play and people are only observing time jumping forward. For all you know, time could also be moving in the other direction.
I was afraid of that. Well, we could just keep opening and closing the door and playing music until we don't hear anything screaming about it, and then go out.
That screaming sounded awful disturbing. You think it would be worth it to try a different kind of music? You like
No,
bebop
I want the
jazz?
music that tells me there are monsters there, because then we'll know they're there. I don't think it's a music critic. I think it's a monster that doesn't like the frequency.
Ah, ah. Might be right.
And yeah, I think that music works, so we should use it.
Would anybody like to give me an intelligence check?
Please, God, yes.
Slightly lost. What are we gonna do?
Thank God for Ralph.
Yay, I'm finally useful.
Oh, okay. So
Holy
as
fuck.
As Nori's sitting there, just explaining
Oh,
all
I didn't even
this,
take your thunder.
both Ralph and Arthur. I think is because you did roll second, even if you got the critical success. You already came to this conclusion, and you're just letting Nora talk it out. Ralph, you on the other hand have immediately clocked to the fact that as Nora's talking that no, this doesn't make any sense. The sound is annoying the monster. The monster apparently went back up into the ceiling after you vanished. It didn't come to the door and start knocking on it. The monster basically just started getting up, coming aggressively towards you when you made noise, and more so when you made a loud noise, such as music. Maybe if you move quietly and don't make any noise at all, the monster won't threaten you.
Oh. Oh God, is this a mutated museum docent that just wants us to be quiet?
Oh, it all makes sense now. Quick, grab a pamphlet.
Oh. Okay, so are you guys explaining this theory to me?
We might be able to sneak out of here if we're really quiet. Or maybe if we had a distraction.
Okay, well, we could try sneaking over to the sarcophagus, looking at it, and then coming back into this room to talk about it. So don't, like, if we don't talk while we're looking at the sarcophagus, maybe we can see it and then come back in here where it's safe and talk about it. So we don't try to whisper about it while we're out there. If you guys want to look at the sarcophagus. Or we just try to run quietly across to the storage room and hope nothing's in there.
Right. What if we open the door? I put my cell phone on the desk or a chair or something kind of close to the door. and I have a couple of TED Talks downloaded on here. What if I just turn on one of these TED Talks and we just let the cell phone go, and maybe that'll mask us? Or no, that'll probably just bring it down to the door.
Yeah, that'll lose you your cell phone while luring it inside. Yeah, I mean, if you wanna try to lock the monster in this room, and you're okay with losing your cell phone, we could try that. But
That might be worth it.
that's up to you. It's your cell phone.
Yeah, yeah, tough one. Grizz, is that something that's even necessary, or do you think we're better off just sneaking around without that distraction?
That is for you to decide. I simply facilitate.
I mean, he did have a critical success about noise.
That's basically as much information as I'm able to give you for that. Anything else basically comes
Okay.
down to that's your strategy. You get to decide what you're doing with it. Whereas I was just basically deciding that okay, if you knew and observed these things and saw that, then there's a chance you might have figured out this. So I just didn't
Okay.
want to have to worry about you guys just opening and closing constantly and having the same result over and over and over again.
Ah,
I like your idea of trapping it in there, but that means we can't go back in the office.
yeah, it
Is
means we
there
can't go
any
back in the
reason?
office, and it means that we can't have you. Well, there's something to be said for trying to keep the office as a monster-free space that we can retreat to. So if we lock it in the office, then we don't know it's the only monster, and we don't know that the rest of the space is safe. So we wouldn't have anywhere to retreat to.
Yeah, so smart. Yeah, okay. Hmm. Maybe we are better off just well, I feel like if we go into that room, we are going to encounter whatever it is in there, no matter how quiet or sneaky we are. Is it worth it to do what? Search the sarcophagus?
Well, there's searching the sarcophagus, and then there's across the hall is the storage room. So if we leave this room, those are two directions, or past the sarcophagus are the doors if we wanted to leave the museum entirely. I'm okay with skipping the sarcophagus because even though I don't remember it, I remember that we didn't get any obvious clues off of it where we're like, oh, this must be the thing. Because that I would have remembered.
Oh, yeah, the old red herring, the old golden sarcophagus that is the decoy. Aha, I know that one.
I mean, it's obviously part of something, but I have no idea what the fuck it does yet. So, um,
Yeah, the oldest trick in a book. Okay, let's see. I would be okay. I think I'd be okay with losing my cell phone to distract and lock the thing in the office because I don't think we really need to go back in the office, right? I think
only if we're
everything we need
running
is
from something. So if we sneak
right
over to
instead of
the storage room and it has 15 monsters in it, it might be helpful to run into the office and slam the door.
oh,
But
hmm, that is a good point. Hmm. Maybe if we open the door and there's half a dozen monsters in there, maybe they won't like the one that's in this room and they'll take each other out. Or maybe they'll be brother and sister and work together.
so your plan is if we find 15 monsters in there to open the door here so that we have 16 monsters.
Yeah, I can see. Okay, there is a little bit of flaw in that logic. I can see that now.
Sounds like a great plan.
What could possibly go wrong?
Just
Stony, do you have any input on how you want to do this?
Hmm. Uh, uh, so have we checked the room? Have we tried to get into the room next to us?
Is there a room next to us? Riz?
Roll me an intelligence check. Let's see if you remember what you saw out there in the hall. Yes.
It looks like there's
Yep.
one.
You
Okay.
remember that there is definitely a room next to this one.
That's a good place to start because it's closer to this one.
like quiet slip into that room and see how that goes.
Yeah, close the door to this one so the monster doesn't enter it while we're out there. Hopefully, given that everything is weird. And then yeah, just try to slip over here. There isn't by any chance a door between these two rooms that doesn't involve the hall. Is there, Grizz?
No. There's only one way in
Okay.
or out of this room.
Okay. It's worth a shot. Yeah, I like the sneak next door idea.
And maybe it'll be like the medieval weapon room or something we can arm up.
That would be helpful.
Uh, uh,
Or the
huh?
exposition
Yeah.
room.
Yeah. Shoot a real live Tommy gun.
That's true. If we're using modern technology, there's some really good weapons we could find. Screw mace, we can find rifle.
Yeah.
So you're gonna leave your cell phone in your pocket, and we're gonna try to
Yeah.
sneak, right? Okay. Nora's gonna make sure that we
Yeah.
shut the door to this room after we're all through it. Sorry, what was that? Sorry, Arthur, you're breaking up. I'm not hearing you.
So yeah, we're sneaking cell phone in the pocket.
Okay.
Not connected right now, maybe.
You can hear you again now. All right, let's do it.
All right. I
It said Nora's
believe-
planning to go last.
See, these guys have stealth, right? Yeah, stealth. I just
Yeah.
didn't want to randomly call out a skill and realize it's from Dungeons and Dragons only and not in Call of Cthulhu. So stealth it up, people. Stealth it up.
So you said these guys have stealth, and I was like, ah, shit, she's talking about the monsters. Guys, remember to be really quiet.
So
would knock over a.
So Arthur, you can't see at all. Your
Oh,
token
shit,
should
right.
have.
Ralph has the flashlight.
Oh, Ralph's emitting light.
The whole thing is just black.
Yeah, hold on a second.
I can't see any kind of anything, any map.
Hold on. Ah, I did not mean to do that. Now that's strange because your character has vision and there are lights around you at the
Yeah.
moment. So
Okay. All right. Let me. I'll try to reset roll 20. It's probably on my end then.
yeah, and you didn't just suddenly see things into focus.
I saw your ping, your little
Yeah,
ping
that's right. It's right on an
circle, and I
area
can see
with.
mine.
Yeah, there's. It's right on an area with light, so you should be able to see.
Okay.
Yeah, in fact, you're
Yeah.
standing
Let me
next to a
try to
guy
reset.
emitting low light, so because he's got a flashlight. I double checked on that.
Well,
Okay.
if it's on, we're in a lighted room, so he's probably, hopefully, doesn't have the flashlight
Well,
running.
yeah, he's not running it for flatteries. I'm just talking about. I have his token set for that because whenever you're walking through darkness, that's
Ah,
important to have. Versus that also makes sure to double checking on light, so he should be able to see.
that's a cool feature. I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah, it's basically just making an object emit light.
I just didn't know you could do it with the character. Um,
Yeah, that's as far as the game is concerned. Any token is an object. You can just assign it to a character sheet to be used as their character.
that's cool.
Yeah. That didn't do it. It but said it came back. Hold on, let me. And I'm on there somewhere, right? My.
You're right here. It's towards the top of the map.
Yeah. 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 Oh, well, it's okay.
What'd you say?
I do not need to see the map. I can't. It's all black. It's that does matter. It's fine. I don't need to see the map.
You kind of do.
To know that
Let me recast your token. Maybe there's something wrong.
we all. Oh,
Can
that
you?
did it.
Okay,
Yep.
you
Whatever.
can see now.
Yeah, I can see. Yep. See it now.
Excellent.
Yep. Thank you. I'm
Right,
so
since you're by the
angry.
door, do you want to lead?
Okay. Right. Make that horrible roll, but it's okay.
We all failed here. Okay, now I'm imagining we open the door and we're all just going, no, you go first. No, you go first. That's why we failed.
Yeah. Well, imagine bumping into the souvenir drinking glass rack and knocking it over.
And yeah, Nora's just going to wait to shut the door until everybody's through. Oh, and the other doors over here. Are there?
Ralph, are you leaving the room?
Yeah.
Give me a spot hidden check, please, Ralph. All right. With your flashlight, you can see that there is another humanoid creature. This one, uh, white in color, uh, without much in the way of facial features. Like there's no eyes, no nose, just a large mouth in its face, kind of like it's got sharp teeth, so it's kind of like like a lamprey. It's the best thing I would describe of that. I do not believe any of you have seen this before. I know Arthur definitely hasn't. Did one of you see it last time? Because I know it was
No, I
attacking
smelt
one
it
of
and
you.
ran like hell.
All right, so all three of you can now give me sanity checks upon seeing this gruesome visage.
Sanity is not my strong
Go.
Never mind.
What
point.
happened? Shoot.
Ooh,
How? How I closed.
condolences, Ralph. He's a bitch because the more upset you get, the worse your score is, and the easier it is to get
Arthur?
to fail next time.
Arthur?
I had to bring my character back up. It took a minute. Right now. I'm
I,
doing
I,
this.
I can't hear you. You're very staticky.
The heck is it?
He had to reboot his character sheet, and he's doing it now.
Ah, okay, cool. Yeah, I like the response from the audience. Jesus, a walking meat pencil sharpener. That is a great response. Okay, both Ralph and Arthur lose sanity from this. Ralph, you lose 1. Arthur, you also lose 1. Can the both of you now give me intelligence checks?
Holy
What
shit,
was-
your sanity's only 21?
A 20.
You're gonna go nuts so
It's
fast.
only 20. Oh no,
Oh my
I have my
God.
fingernails.
Alright. So, looking at this creature, the two of you both come to the conclusion that, first off, you definitely disturbed it by making noise. That whatever this thing is, it seems to not admit like a normal ambush predator, more like something that just likes to sleep and then gets really angry when it's interrupted. In many ways, it is like the worst qualities of a vampire. Now, if you recall, of course, this entire land is ruled by vampires. It's been doing that successfully for 2,000 years. And, well, this section of the land's only been 1,000 years since the fall of Zaladin, and the area just kind of got taken over at that point by Amlarin. Uh, but the vampires have been, decent enough rulers, but of course there's always fears that all they want is just to drink blood and control people. And this thing kind of looks like nightmarish qualities that people think of when they think of vampires. Just a mouth for pulling in as much blood as it can, and other things. It is terrifying, the two of you. So I would like a roll from each of you. And where are you? Here we are. I hate when I lose pages. All right. Both of you give me a 1d20. Sorry, a 1d10 roll. No, buddy, you can't have the dice. No.
But they're fun.
What did I type?
One.
No, it's backslash or R backslash R space 1D 10.
Hold on. There you go. It's whatever slash that is. That's a backslash, right?
Yeah, that's a backslash.
Yeah. Yeah,
I just never remember if it's before or after the R.
It's before the R.
Yay! Thank you.
Ooh.
Okay. You got a 10.
But it doesn't mean you have to change your sorts.
So Arthur, sorry, Ralph. I would like you to roll me a 1d100. And I would like.
Holy shit.
Nice. I'll tell you what that means in a minute.
Yeah.
It would be way more impressive if it weren't just a random roll table.
All right, that one's not going to do well.
It's not going to save your ass.
And Arthur, I'd like you to roll me a 1d2. Because the 3 won't work well in this situation, and I mean, basically, I do not want to just completely lose you guys to
Oh,
one bad roll. So give me a 1d2.
okay. Let's see. / roll 1d2. Unrecognized command. Shoot, I do. Oh, I did it wrong. What? Oh,
It's backslash.
uh, / roll.
Is that a forward slash?
I don't know. It's a slash. That's all I know.
It's the one
So,
in the question mark key.
so Arthur, you are currently suffering from paranoia. These people, these people have caused this to happen. They aren't your friends. They are instigators. This everything around you is a lie. These people are just leading you into danger. You're better off by yourself. As for Ralph, you now have a mania. Oh, this is gonna be fun. You have
What?
xenomania. Mania. You are obsessed with all things foreign.
I was gonna say, please don't be snakes. Please don't be snakes. Please don't be snakes.
Okay. What
No,
is
no.
that?
Call me Roll.
Obsession with
My
all
name's Roll,
things
not
for
Ralph. Roll.
of all things foreign. Let's go with like the typical uh you know non-Japanese a teenager obsessed with anime. Let's go with that. That's a good way of explaining it. They were completely obsessed with Japan and anime, and but they aren't at all Japanese. If you could picture one of those, that's the sort of foreign mania you have.
Okay.
Comic book guy.
But with all cultures?
Uh, I think you could pick one random culture and just be obsessed with it if you want. It's just saying foreign culture in general. Basically, things not made in the country, but of course, this particular country has things that aren't found anywhere else in the world. So it's a bit interesting, but it is a
The rest
form
of
of
the world
mania.
is medieval, right?
The rest of the world has mixtures of things. Uh, medieval would be one way of putting it, except there's magic. Some places have really high magic that could do a lot of the same stuff that technology here does. This place just happens to run
Okay.
on electricity rather than magic.
Okay. A much more stereotypical fantasy world outside of this country.
Yeah, you can put it that way. Like there's steampunk in some. There's probably some steampunk in some places, and other places that have other levels of technology that are just shy, like more like the Renaissance sort of level, and all sorts of stuff like that. But yeah,
Sorry,
medieval fits like random spaces.
I didn't mean to call your world stereotypical. Your world is awesome.
Oh
I
no
just
no
meant
no 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 no! It's just trying to describe a lot of the things around there. It's like, well, it's a mix. They don't share the way that a lot of the cultures here on Earth have ended up sharing in the recent couple hundred years.
okay. And just random question: what happens if your sanity gets to 0?
Nothing good.
Asking for a friend?
Yeah, I see the Ralph Wiggum meme right now with Ralph's ironic there, considering I just his name is Ralph.
I realize he now doesn't think I'm a friend, but just asking for a friend. All right.
Anyway,
Well, Nora doesn't know any of this has happened for them, so she's going to go, "Oh shit, a monster!" and run to follow them into the room.
are you opening the door or not?
With me.
Actually, I think at this point,
well,
the best thing to do is to give
Arthur's
you
in
guys
front,
a
so-
turn order.
Yeah. Do you want us to roll, or do you just want to go Arthur,
You
Ralph,
are
me?
you're going to roll because there's another thing. There are other things here that need to
Oh, right.
have turn orders as well. That might come over and attack you and kill you. So,
Is there initiative on here?
I think so.
Trying to find it. Well, maybe under combat.
Oh, that's a logical place to put it. Ah,
No?
no. Settings. Nope, that's not it.
Hmm.
Just have us roll a D something?
Yeah. Hold on. Combat. I'm seeing if it's under combat or anything like that. Possessions.
Not seeing it.
I'm just seeing if there's anything interesting here. No. So I'm probably gonna have you guys go off of. Oh, it's Arthur, not Ralph. That has that little sanity left. Okay, I was looking at the wrong name for a
Yeah.
moment, but because I think it's because I said Ralph because of Ralph William. So it's not the ironic part. Anyway, yes, everybody roll dexterity. I think you can left click on your character and hit add turn. Are you able to do that, or do I have to do that?
Left on the token?
On your token, yeah.
I just have the normal circles and open character, which is
Okay.
the sheet.
I'll add everyone's thing. Everyone just roll me a dexterity, and then we'll put that in the thing.
Oh,
Under your
now we
character
all
name.
succeed.
You spoke too soon.
Yeah, I did. Sorry, Ralph.
Well, actually, no. It's in this case we're not going by success or failure. It is actually going by the number.
I know. That's why I was frustrated. We got successes, and the one time it doesn't count. We could have used those later.
Okay, I guess I'm going to be editing your sheets. Gotcha. 1 second. Oh, oops, no. Hers is 41. Ralph is 58. And Arthur is 40. All right, Ralph. What do you wish to do?
So okay, so the door's locked.
The door is not locked.
It's not.
If you can open the door, it's not locked. Because I changed all the light things out with actual door indicators, so you can touch them yourselves to see if they're locked or not. In fact, I should probably get through all the maps and do that. What you see in front of you is a dark office room. Pretty sparse compared to the previous one you were in. Really, what you just see is a desk, what looks to be an electric lamp, and you can also make out the monitor for a computer. There also appears to be a few papers scattered across the desk.
Okay, can I try to get into the room?
Yes, you may. There's nothing impeding you.
Okay, I go into the room.
All right, Nora, you're up next.
Nora also runs into the room. Doesn't want any part of this shit.
And what about you, Arthur?
I too run into the room, into the far corner.
Do you leave the door
What did
wide
you two
open?
do? What did you do?
Do you leave the door wide open or do you close it?
No. I close it.
Because he didn't, I was gonna. So.
Forgot I could do that. Ralph, I saw you. I saw you call that thing after me. And you, Nora. I never trusted you.
Of course not. You're a racist. I mean, what's going on?
Just stay back, both of you.
Okay. Can Nora search the room while staying back? Like, can she visually search the room?
Sure. Button check, please.
Arthur's really distracting. Shit, he's the one with the tire iron too.
We're out to get me.
This is disturbing. Sorry, Ralph, what?
I was fine until I picked you two up.
Eye contact with Ralph.
Arthur, roll me a
What was one of you
1d10,
two?
please.
Whatever that thing is. I don't know what that thing is. Okay, coming up. 1d10.
Okay.
Are we still in turn order? Okay. Jay, are you saying that out loud?
No, I'm quiet. I'm just I'm eyeing both of you. But Ralph let us in here. There had to be some reason. Trap me, get me. And then
And Ralph, what are you doing during this?
And then Nora's obviously in on it too.
I'm just wondering what's wrong with Arthur. Like, hey, buddy, you're doing okay?
You can see him eyeballing me. The strike any minute, I could tell.
Arthur, we're your allies, remember? You opened the door and came in here. It's no one made you come in, remember? We're all trying to figure this out together. Can I roll a persuade to try to
You can try
get
it.
him to Okay.
Doesn't mean even you succeed if it works, but I just want to see what it says.
Hell no.
Uh, uh, I don't know what your game is, Nora. Stay back.
Okay. Can I come over here on the other side of the desk and investigate, like, if it has drawers or anything? Investigate through, like, what's on it and what's in it.
Give me a spot hidden check.
That went so well last time.
It's possible that the look that Arthur is giving you is distracting you from any potential search. Arthur,
Yeah, she's
Nora
a real
is.
lamp.
You can see that Nora is edging towards you. She appears to be behind the desk, but she is edging towards you. What do you do?
My hand is on my big butcher's knife that I got from the kitchen of the restaurant, and I am ready for action.
All right.
I'm back in the corner.
At this point, I would like both Nora and Arthur to give me luck rolls.
Damn it. That's really bad for me.
Not so lucky today.
And before I say anything else, Ralph, what are you currently doing?
Johnny?
Oh, my bad. I was muted. Okay, I was I'm gonna look around the room, see if I can if I can find anything to use as a weapon,
All
or
right.
at least for protection.
Spot hidden check. I'm gonna go with the idea that you are actually frozen in place in the corner there, considering that there is nothing but dust between you and Arthur at this point, and he looks like he is ready to dive bomb on Nora from across the diagonal. So you have no way of moving anywhere to even start looking for a thing without potentially getting in the way of that knife. And that is also what I am saying to Arthur at this point. Nora is moving away. That must mean she's up to something. She's looking like she's ready to coil. She is a serpent after all. Like she can coil and spring at you from that position.
I knew his racism was
Right,
going to
so
be the end of me.
Well, I'm paranoid. I'm not homicidal. So I'm just I'm ready, but I'm not gonna attack for nothing. I just uh
Remember that next
why
time
you
you roll a
why'd you bring
3.
that that vampire ghost.
What? What was that about a vampire ghost?
I know you have something to do with that vampire ghost.
Um, I don't. I swear. It tried to kill me last time. It's definitely not my friend.
Ready. Ready for it.
What did you say?
I'm just.
I think you keep dropping off, Jay.
Oh shoot.
All right, so you're back into the corner, ready for anything, and you fought for a general in the war. Let's see, where's that sound coming from? Huh. It doesn't seem to have a source. Interesting. Okay, something might be very wrong with my audio if that's the case. Testing. Can I hear from either of you?
I'm here.
Okay.
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay, so it's not that I can't hear anything. It's just for some reason now I'm hearing ecstatic noise, but it's not coming from anybody.
Wait, hold
Oh,
on.
now it ended.
That might be.
Oh, okay, so it was
Could be
coming
your
from you.
headphones too.
Yeah,
It must be.
it was definitely from Jay.
Okay.
Is it back?
It,
Is it
it's gone.
static again?
The static is gone. It happened
Oh,
as soon
great.
as you
Oh, good. Yeah.
you moved on that. Hi, Data. Okay, so as you're venting and getting ready for anything in that corner, the paranoia starts to leak away from you. It's like you're starting to come back to your senses.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry, y'all. I fought with General Armortum in the war. It was bad. So I'm sorry. I don't know what came over me.
Nora's gonna sag down into a little snake pile with relief.
That,
Man, you really scared me there, Arthur.
yes. The teeth. Did you see the teeth on that thing? That did something to me.
Yeah, it was bad. It almost got me last time. It's terrifying. Are you putting away the knife?
Yeah, yeah. I'll put. Down, yes.
Okay. Should
Here,
should we
you want it? I'll
investigate the
give it
room?
to you if you want it.
No, thank you. I don't want a knife. I'm an academic. Uh, do you guys want to investigate this room since we're here?
Might as
Looks
well.
like some kind of office.
Yeah, but it might have more information, like the thing we found about the necklace.
Yeah, let's give her a good.
Grizz, can I have another roll since he's not being terrifying anymore? Or did I use it
You can all make a roll.
last time?
Spot hidden.
Not that it
Oh,
helped. Nice.
All right. Nora is still a little bit tense about the situation that just occurred, but now that Arthur's behaving more reasonably, he sees that there are papers on the desk. As does Ralph. Ralph, you look around and you see, no, there really wasn't anything you could have really used as a weapon had things gone bad, even if you could reach it. Well, maybe the desk lamp, though it doesn't look like it's a very heavy duty one. It's one of those ones that you could probably hit somebody with and then it would break. But other than that, nothing. There's not like any letter openers that also double as small knives or anything like that around. So nothing particularly useful in that front. So about the only thing you guys do seem to find sitting on the desk is some papers next to the computer.
what's this? Anything interesting in those?
And the computer turned on?
No, the computer does not appear to have any life to it. It is a desktop requiring attachment to a wall, and that power doesn't appear to be working right now.
Oh,
So
damn.
looking for information. Oh, right. I was going to tell you what rule to use. So there's like a lot of detailed stuff typed in here, not typed and written and all sorts of different things. It's all gobbledygook to you, Arthur. There's just all sorts of stuff listed, weird names, all sorts of stuff. You have no training in history or library. Oh no, you do have library use. Sorry, you have no training in history. You do have some library use. So roll library use. Let's see if you can make sense of any of that.
Okay. I could use that very. Okay, where is that? L. Oh, so close.
Yeah, even your ability to navigate a library filing system isn't seeming to help you at all with the lists and the way that this is written out. It's all gobbledygook to you.
Nothing like gold rings and bracelets located in the storage room in bin 9. Nothing like that.
Nothing that you identify as the rings and bracelets. If there's some other terminology being used here, you're not identifying it.
Hey Arthur, can I look at that paper that you found?
Okay, take it out.
Hey, because I have library use and history. Which should I roll, Grizz?
Both. Actually, whichever one you think is better.
Oh, history is higher, or library use is higher, so.
All right. Yeah, these are definitely some kind of cataloging system. You're looking it over. There definitely has different like little things, but as you're looking around at patterns, you could definitely see little tags like for a bee well, the equivalent there would be because it's not like it's English, but have like a similar
Yeah.
starting letter sort of thing. The equivalent. So I'm gonna translate it in English for us.
Yeah.
It has like a B or an R with a string of numbers, and some of the numbers seem to be related to the names of B and R. There are other things that seem to have related letters and numbers, though it's harder to tell what they might be for. Some of the more specific ones happen to do with sets of S's with similar numbers. Like there'd be a string of the same numbers, and then there'd be like 1, 2, 3, 4, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
The other section of that maybe with another letter or two that's also the same. And then you
Do there
have
happen to be 9 of them?
no, not with the S's. No.
Okay.
You see other letters. You see one for a T. That lists a few things out. Again, strings of numbers and all of that seem to relate to one another. Although some of them have the equivalent of question marks next to them. So it's like
Okay.
maybe something else has
List.
gone missing. Maybe something else. Maybe something else has gone missing.
Oh,
Oh. Okay. I thought it just meant they didn't know what it did yet. But okay. Yeah, it's gone missing. All right.
And
Guys,
you'll also notice things like J's and listing outs as well. So it's like those are some of the ones you can make pattern recognition use out of, although it's impossible to tell what they actually refer to. But with the R's, the S's, the R's and the B's, the R's, the B's, and the N that all appear to have the same grouping next to one another, you basically have found the key to understanding that that's probably the bracelet, ring, and necklace that are in a related set, and using that information to identify that these other things are also in sets.
okay. It's a catalog system, but without the tags on the objects, it doesn't tell me anything about what the objects are really. It just tells me how they're cataloged if we can see the numbers on them.
Yeah, it's giving you a heading of some kind of a letter that seems to relate to them, but knowing exactly what that is based on that is you can't really tell at this point.
Yeah. Okay. I'll explain that to the guys and I'll put it in my backpack.
All right.
I think what that means is we need to look at that storage room.
Yeah. If we can get there.
Concept of an idea. Does the desk chair have wheels on it?
All right. Yes, it does.
Okay. Is there any scotch tape or any other or rubber cement or any kind of thing on this desk?
On top of the
Adhesive.
desk, no, but you rolled a good spot hidden check. So when you quickly opened up the drawers to see if there's anything significant in them, you remember you did see a drawer that had such things inside.
Okay. So here's my plan. Put on, I mean, if Yacht Rock annoyed this thing, wait till it hears my Bruce Springsteen playlist really loud on the phone. And we tape the phone to the chair with the music going. And we shit so it's like over here, the opposite, or not really sound very good, but so like the opposite of where the storage room is.
Right.
A distraction, a decoy.
Okay. Just pointing out though that direction is also the direction of the exit. The doors, I know you didn't come in the normal way, but the doors to the building are, if you go that way and then just keep going down
Okay. And the storage room is where?
here. So there's not like a really obvious place to. I don't object to your plan. I'm just pointing out that it will solve one problem while creating a later problem.
Yes. Yeah.
But
Let's see.
yeah, it's still a plan, and it's better than getting eaten right now. And maybe the storage room will have weapons in it.
Or maybe modified plan. We we crank up the Springsteen and we just throw the phone into this room with the door open. Hope and trap. Oh no, we didn't want to. We didn't want to trap anything in that office.
We can try to. Well, if we're trapping it in an office, we can trap it in this office. So we all go out the door and then throw the phone in
Ah,
with the Springsteen on. The
wh-
the only
just
problem is we don't know how fast it moves. So can you turn on the
mm,
Springsteen and get the phone away from you in time to not get eaten?
right. That's why I was thinking of the wheeled chair, but you could just throw the
Yeah,
thing, but it might break. And when it goes off, silent
right.
except
And
for
it's
us.
also in your hand then. So yeah, the wheelchair had a lot going for it. Because yeah, otherwise we leave Springsteen on in the room and then try to run out of it while the monster is coming into it, and that doesn't work great.
Yeah, that doesn't work great. I really think,
Ralph,
I really think that store. Yeah,
that door. Sorry, Arthur, what were you saying?
I really think the storeroom. I would think there's something in there, but
Yeah.
I could be wrong.
No, I agree. We need to investigate it. We absolutely need to investigate it. And it might have an exit. But it's possible that it has a back exit.
Hmm.
Um,
Oh yeah, or at least a
it
window.
probably not a window, but because that can damage light can damage object damage museum pieces. But um, a back exit would it would let them load things into the storeroom and it possibly let us get out.
Hey,
It's a
okay.
possibility. Ralph, what's your input on this idea?
Yeah. Checking out to see if there's a back door sounds like a decent idea. But we still gotta watch out for the
Okay,
monsters.
but the Springsteen chair, not chair. What's your input on the Springsteen plan?
What was it again? I know he's playing Springsteen.
Uh, Tape it to the
Stop
chair
listening
and
after that. Yeah.
attach it to the rolling chair. Roll the chair out this way, that way, and then we run that way.
Yeah.
It would be a little light, a lot of noise, and maybe we'll make it. Of course, that's if the thing isn't like right here, and we run into it
Yeah.
right in the. Yeah.
Hey, how
Well,
far?
Right,
tell you
maybe
what,
we give it a few minutes.
you push the chair, we hold the door. No, because then it'll destroy the phone
How far? What,
and be.
Ralph?
How far can we see into the out of the door into the main area?
So I believe you can see with your torch, about 20 feet in low light. Nora can see further because you can see in complete darkness.
Okay, so how far do we plan on trying to push the chair out?
Hard as he can shove. I'm thinking Nora holds the door and looks out for the monster while Arthur shoves the chair as far as he can in the other direction.
Yeah.
As long as he doesn't knock it over or run it
Yeah.
into a pillar, it should keep going a ways. Because there
Looks
are pillars in
pretty
that direction
pretty
too. There's a pillar
clear.
here and a pillar here.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Ah.
Yeah. Which you guys wouldn't have seen, but
Because I was gonna try to
well, Ralph saw
suggest.
him on the way in.
Yeah,
Because I was
Ralph
gonna
definitely
try.
saw them on the way because they surround
Oh,
the sarcophagus.
oh yeah. Because
Yeah.
I was gonna suggest actually seeing the monster attack the chair before we start running.
Oh.
Just in
Okay.
case, so we don't have to run into the monster.
So wait to see the monster go after the chair, and then we run in the other direction, rather
Yeah.
than just shove and run.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm okay with
And
that.
maybe if I could tape the phone to the bottom of the chair, and that might give us just another few seconds
Yes,
before it's destroyed.
I like this plan. I like the bottom of the chair part. I think that's a good.
Oh yeah.
Assuming there's enough tape that's strong enough. Is there duct tape or scotch tape?
It's scotch tape, but there is a full roll.
All right. So I just
So just
go
around and around the
all the
whole
way
chair
around,
seat.
yeah, all around the whole thing. Yeah. Okay. So we take the chair, we tape the thing on, and then are we ready? When we are,
Yeah,
I'll
Nora's gonna
push
hold
the
the door
thing off
open.
as hard as I can.
Okay. Nora's looking out. I'll do a spot hidden to see if I see the monster the second we open the door. And I fail as usual.
Good
You're
news,
clear. Throw the chair.
it's not waiting directly in front of the door, at least.
All right. I press play, and what's the
Right
most?
there.
I don't know what if we can. Let's see.
So I would like you to
Does it
roll.
Strength
cost
is still a
does
thing
it
here.
cost,
Yeah, strength. Give me a strength roll.
Right, coming up.
Yeah, that one's.
Nice.
We are dancing
All
in
right.
the dark.
Where did you want this chair to go?
Oh, way over here, this corner, in between these two
All right.
pillars.
So that's
As far as I
gonna
can
you're gonna hear
reach.
in addition to the the music playing, uh, you hear a thud as it collides with the pillar. You also hear a scream coming from once again the ceiling as the all white eyeless monster uh comes basically jumping down from above, landing on the ground and just runs at the chair. What do you guys do?
Go, 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 go. Sorry, I didn't mean to close the door. I was trying to move Nora. Go, 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 go. Run over here. Open the door. You guys, do we
No,
need a turn order for this?
I'm stuck.
No.
I'm stuck. What happened? Oh, there we go.
Are you coming, Arthur?
Yep. We got stuck in the wall there for a second. Here we go. I'm with you.
All right.
Oh, yeah, Nora.
And you have made it to the storage room. And this seems like the best place to stop for this session. Well, you guys managed to make it through without getting attacked. I was getting a little worried about that for a bit there.
Yay.
Yeah. We're fucked if we have to leave by the front door, but it was a really fun plan. I enjoy playing with you, Jay. Your characters are batshit in the best possible way.
Try to have fun. And it took me 2 years to make that playlist. It wasn't an easy sacrifice.
Well, I mean, is it in cloud storage? When you get a new phone, will it come back?
Oh, yeah, right. Most of it.
Uh, thanks, Chris.
Well, I'm glad I can entertain you and make you laugh.
Oh.
Always a good time.
Hope I didn't hog it. Not trying to hog it with the paranoid thing. Was that too paranoid?
Well, the audience
Nah,
sure
that was
loved
the
it.
right amount of paranoid.
Oh
It
yeah,
was
it was
just,
fine.
it's just like these aren't D&D characters. We're not going to fight you. We're going to hide because we're British. We're squishy. So it's
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's
it's
that's why
kind of you get kind of a freeze response.
that's why previously trying to play this, the D&D rule set, it was really getting annoying for me because it's like they see the monster. Okay, we're going to combat mode. We're just gonna kill it. And it's like they're supposed to terrify you, but you're now level 4. That's not gonna work anymore. And
Yeah,
the
the
audience very much
kill
enjoyed the
mechanics are
show.
different.
And thank you for joining us today, audience. We play every other week. So see you later.